And welcome to this week's Cari Connects. I am psychic medium Cari Muggs, and each week I pull a card out of a deck to let you know what's coming up for the week and the signs and symbols to watch for. So this week we are using the deck by Baron Reed. Imagine that. Also too, if you have decks out there that you want me to try or you want me to let me know and send them to me because I would love to try it. This is called the Wisdom of the Avalon deck. So it's kind of interesting. It's got little, I don't know, what do you call those chalices? Cups at the side, and then the waning moon. That's actually it's actually the new moon though now, but and different things on, the upside down horse, things like that. So here we go. I always get nervous now when I pull this in the video because it's like impromptu. Truth. Oh, wow. I don't even know what to say about that. That kind of speaks on itself, doesn't it? Truth. So there's a couple of things that this could mean for this week. One is, and it doesn't even have look, some of these cards will have what it means under here. This one does not. It just says truth. That's it. And I don't want, the sacred journey markers, and one is truth. So there's a couple things happening with this week then. One, you're going to step into your truth. You're going to be your authentic self. You're going to figure out who you are. It's time to stand up. It's time to embrace it. Embrace who you are. It's time to not hide yourself anymore. It's time to be you. It's time to try and look past the fear. It's time to try and look past the anxiety. It's time to step into who you truly are and not care what other people think about that. And this takes practice. It's so crazy because some weeks I'm so good about being tough and this is who I am and this is what I'm going to be. And then usually some weeks, especially hormonal weeks, I'm just like, holy crap. And I get a little bit insecure. So this is stand in your truth this week. Stand in your truth, be who you are. Do it unapologetically. Do not let people make you feel bad for your beliefs. Do not make people make you feel bad for who you are. Stand in your truth. This also could mean too that some truth will come to light. So you might be going through something and you don't know the truth, or you might be going through something that you figure out the truth this week. Embrace it. Even if you're you thought it was going to be a different outcome, embrace the truth. Truth sometimes can hurt, but it's so healing. You can't heal and move forward on a false premise, and you can't heal and move forward faking things. So truth is so healing, and it's perfect because the time is now. The time is to start figuring this shiz out. Figure out, no more lollygagging, no more, just figure it out. Or at least, and I'm not saying you have to figure it out by tomorrow, but just start to take the steps that, dang it, you're going to do it. You're going to figure out your truth. You're going to figure out what the truth is. And the truth, this is so cliche, but the truth can set you free. So whatever it is that you find the truth, if it's hard, if it hurts, it's gonna give you a sense of freedom. It's gonna set you free. Same with you stepping into who you are and being your true self. It's going to open you up and set you free. So step into your truth. Step into the truth. Figure out the truth. No more. Just do it. It's like the Nike saying, right? Just do it. That's what this week's gonna be about. This week's gonna be about being brave. I think this whole month's going to be about being brave, honestly. I do a spiritual message for my group on Patreon, and every month I meditate and kind of channel in a message, and it's all about being brave this month. It's all about stepping into your power and being brave. So that's what this is. It's the first week of April. It's the first week of spring. It's time for you to step into your truth. It's time to figure out the truth. So, and that isn't easy peasy lemon squeezy, is it? It's not going to be super easy. Just know you're guided and you're watched over and you're protected, and you got to do this to move forward. It's something you cannot, it's not a step that you can pretend isn't there. So what the signs and symbols to watch for. So the numbers are 5, 5, 5, 5, change is coming. And everybody gets nervous about 5, 5, 5 because change means there's some kind of loss, right? Change always, you think of change, you think, okay, there's going to be some, but it's not always a bad loss. It could be that you're moving something out of your way to bring something new in. So get real with yourself this week and look at yourself and look at what's not serving you and tell yourself the truth. Look at what's not serving you and move it out of the way so something better can come in. 111. So 51 or 111. And 111 is when you're going through your awakening, going through the awakening process, watching your thoughts. These are going to be the signs and symbols, the numbers to watch for. The numbers to watch for this week, 555 and 111. So if you just embrace your truth, or you figure something out, or you have an aha moment, and then you go out and you see the number 555 or 111, this is Spirit saying, this is it. Now, the signs and symbols on this are pretty, it's kind of hard. There's a lot of green, a lot of bushes, a lot of green and a lot of bushes. And look at this symbol. I'm not even really sure what this symbol is. It's a circle, and then it has like a cross in the middle of it. So watch for that symbol. I would be surprised. I always say I'd be surprised if you see that symbol, but I'm never surprised anymore with what people show me that they see. Also a bridge to another side. This is symbolic as you're crossing that bridge to your true self or to who you are. So green is also new beginning, new start, we keep getting new beginnings every single week. It's so crazy. It's kind of awesome. And this stone, so the bridge is made of stone. So any kind of rocks, any kind of, brick wall, any kind of that, because that can be also symbolic of you're blocking yourself. You're blocking yourself from the truth, and you've got to get past the stone, and you've got to go over the bridge. It's just if you want to heal and you want to go into that dimension, you do. So also too, I feel like this is water. You can't really see it. So the bridge is over water, but the water's empty. So the canal or the river is bare right now, but abundance is going to flow as soon as you step into your truth. So just know that if you see an empty canal, an empty river, something like that, just know that when you cross over that and you find your truth, abundance is going to come. So it's actually pretty awesome. That's actually a pretty awesome card. That makes me fun. I kind of like just pulling it and then doing it instead of like pulling it before and kind of thinking about it. And because it kind of puts me on the spot and it kind of makes me connect while I'm doing it live, not live, but on the video. So gosh, you guys, hope that helps. Trees, 5-1, the circle with this cross in the middle of it, brick walls and rock and bridges. So well, let me know how this week is, because it's going to be pretty good. It's going to be good. It might feel heavy, and it might be a hard cross, a bridge to cross, but it's going to be good. It's going to be good. The truth will set you free. So I love you guys. I think Patreon is what's going on. If you want a community where you don't feel crazy about your spiritual awakening, and you want to have a more in-depth reading once a week, and you want to have questions with Cari, coffee with Cari every month, and also moon ceremonies, Patreon's the place to be. You get to have a choice on what tier you want to be and how much you want to participate. So that's where I'm kind of going to be giving a lot of my stuff and a lot of my content. So I love you guys so much, and I will put a link, and I will take a picture of the card, put it on my Instagram, and I will put a link in my Instagram stories if you want this beautiful deck. So I'll see you guys next week.